September 24th, 2016, my family and I went to visit some friends at their apartment pool where we were going to have a barbecue and the kids were going to swim. All the kids got in the water, including Judah. He had his puddle jumper on, which I put on him whenever he would go into water, just to make sure he was safer around the water. I didn't know at that time that that device would actually contribute to his drowning. So Judah was in the water with his friends and his siblings, and he got tired about half an hour or so into the swim. He got himself out of the pool and he went to his daddy and he asked him for something to drink and a towel. His dad gave him a bottle of water and then sent him to me because I had his towel with me. And I tried to put it on him around his puddle jumper, but it wouldn't fit with the puddle jumper on, so I took that off and wrapped him in his towel and I sat him right next to me. And my friend and I were both poolside watching the kids, so I looked up to check my other children and basically count heads and make sure everyone was still okay. And they were. And then I looked down and he wasn't there. And I panicked and my friend panicked and we jumped up and started looking around the pool and started calling his name. And I went to a waterfall feature that he had been interested in that day to see if he was there, and he wasn't. So I kept running around the pool, calling his name, didn't hear anything. And then I went to the steps of the pool, and that's where I found him right off the steps of the pool, face down in the water. So I panicked and screamed, and we got Judah out of the water. And my husband came running, and he started CPR on him. And he and his friend continued CPR until the ambulance came and took over. At the time that we pulled Judah out of the water, he didn't have a heartbeat. And before they took him to the hospital, they were able to get his heartbeat back and then transported him to one of the hospitals here in Houston. He was in the pediatric intensive care unit there. And they gave him about a 30% chance of survival at that time. So at that point, it was just, we had to wait and see what was going to happen, how much damage his brain had from the accident. And we were there for 2 days. Judah went through a total of 4 heart attacks. And the last day, September 26th, around 9:51 p.m., he had his last heart attack and he passed away.